Live chat allows users of your chatbot to chat with an agent when AI responses are unsatisfactory, and agents can reply from their Wonderchat dashboard. Online hours can be set. Ever wondered how to create those little chatbots that pop up on the website? Yes, the ones that greet you, "Hey, how can I help you?" when you visit any website, and normally put in the right bottom. In today's video, we are going to explore how to create a chatbot that can be embedded onto our website. Welcome to day 242 of the 1000 Days of No Code Challenge. And today, we're going to explore a tool called Wonderchat. It lets you create your own AI chatbot based on the content that you train it on. It could be docs, videos, or even your website. And the best part, like I mentioned, is you can embed this chatbot onto your website without writing a single line of code. So let's see how it actually functions. So to begin, head over to wonderchat.io and click on Start for Free. It opens a new tab with app.wonderchat.io/auth/sign-in. We will sign in with Google. Use the same email address and click on Continue. And it asks, how did you hear about us? And do not forget to put our YouTube channel. Of course, you cannot do that. Click on Others and I'll mention YouTube. Click on Submit. Welcome to your free trial. Basic plan, 7 days free. You've got access to our basic plan for the next 7 days, right? So we can click on Create My First Chatbot. Now, once you do that, it'll ask you what is the name of the chatbot. Let's call it as ABCD Chatbot. And tagline could be AI powered assistant. And chatbot color, you can select anything that you want based on your brand color. You could upload a URL. You can upload any files. It could also be a YouTube link. You can upload files from Google Drive. It could also be from Microsoft SharePoint, or you could also link your Shopify so that people can actually inquire based on your products. Or you could also upload plain text over here. We'll try with URL to begin with. So I'll go to abcd.red7.com and put that link over here. You can also have entire site, subdirectory only, this page only, or sitemap. Let's go with entire site. We can add multiple URLs if you want, and you can also add ignore URLs when indexing, right? So if you want certain links to be ignored, you could add them here as well. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll go with red7.com and let's click on create. We will email you at whatever@red7.com when your chatbot is ready. I'll click on close and we can see the status here. It's already done and I should have received an email, but because I know that it is done, let me just click on this chatbot. And you can see that it asks, hello, my name is ABCD Chatbot. How may I help you today, right? So I'll click on edit. Let's see some of the settings that we can actually do with regards to chatbot, right? Here's the language that we have. We could also add multiple languages, but only in the paid plan. Okay, as we can see, it's available in turbo plans and above. Let's go to general. And here we can set the models, right? It could be OpenAI, it could be Gemini, it could be Anthropic, or other models as well, like DeepSeek, Perplexity, and so on and so forth. I'll leave it to default. And chatbot context length, should it be normal? Should it be extended? Should it be comprehensive, right? You can select them. You can also give the chatbot role basis the prompt that you give here. I'll leave everything to default, but I just want to showcase that this is possible, right? You can define the rules that you want for the chatbot to function. The language is selected from here. Chatbot response length, should it be concise, normal, or detailed? So that can be controlled from here. And then chatbot response type, should it be typed or should it be paragraph, right? Chatbot creativity, you can move it from between 0 to 1, right? And as the helper text shows, The creativity of the chatbot. Okay, what does this mean? Higher value will mean that the chatbot is more likely to respond with different answers, while a lower value will mean that the chatbot is more likely to respond to the same questions with the same answers. So if you want the chatbot to respond differently for different users for similar type of questions, then you can give chatbot creativity with higher value. I'll leave it to 0.5, so it's not the exact same answer, but it fine-tunes a little bit and answers differently for each time the user asks similar questions. Contact button link, we can add it over here. Enter a link your customers can contact you at. Okay, so it could be our website link, it could be our WhatsApp link, it could be our social media link, anything, right? Terms and conditions link. If you want to add any terms and conditions link, you can add it over here. Here's the greetings message like, hey, how can I help you today, right? So I'll show you what this means. It's basically this particular message that pops up when the user starts the chat for the first time, right? And then you can also use spontaneously greet users. If enabled, a greeting will be displayed above your chat widget when users visit your site for the first time. Okay, and then show greeting again after closing, after the user reopens the page, that is when they refresh the page. Do you want it to be shown again, and whether you want to show it after 1 day if they visit it again, or don't show again, right? Fallback message is basically when a chatbot does not understand what needs to be responded to a particular question. That is, it does not have the training material for the question being asked, then it can send this message. And it could be, I am not trained on this data. You could contact the ABCD team or Rit7 team, right? Whatever it is. And preset messages, reach out via email for more questions, right? So if you see that preset messages, you can add multiple preset messages, something like reach out to our support team if your question is unanswered, and you can set it after, let's say, 10 messages, right? You can also add multiple preset messages, and you could also have play video after greeting message. If you want to add some video message to them, you can do that. Allow users to upload images. If you want the users to be able to upload images, you can enable this. Use 24 hours time format so that we can show this particular thing here, right? Right now it is in 12 hours format, AM, PM. Okay, and we have a lot of other chatbot settings here. Let's not get into that. Data source, we have uploaded the URL of our website. We could also upload the file from here. Before we get into the file, let's see how the chatbot works, right? So it is still not refreshed with the new settings that we have added here, but that's fine. I'll ask, what's Rit7 all about? Rit7 is a business automation solutions provider that focuses on helping small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs basically, optimize their operations through various software solutions. They offer a range of services and some more details about it, right? And it has also given some links that we can go through. Do they have a YouTube channel? Let's see what it says. So you can see that it says, sorry, I'm not too sure about it. I think I'll just refresh the link. Oh no, let me just click on save, and that should help me, right? Hey, how can I help you today? Do Rit7 have a YouTube channel? So you can see here the knowledge base does not provide specific information about whether Rit7 has a YouTube channel. However, it does mention a YouTube automation guide which suggests that they may be involved in YouTube content management. For more detailed information, you might want to check their official website or contact them directly. Now, why did it give such a large answer when we had asked to give it just this? I'm not trained on this data. You can contact the ABCD team. Is because we have set the creativity level to 0.5, right? So if it was 0, then it would have given similar answer of what we had asked it to give, right? Now what I'll do is I'll go to data source and I'll add YouTube videos. So for that, let's go to Rite7 HQ and let's go with this one. I'll copy the link. I'll go to Wonderchat and I'll say add YouTube link, share this link, confirm. It takes a while. As we can see, it's adding it says pages, but it's basically the YouTube link that we have given. Wait for a couple of seconds and it should be done. Once this is added and saved, you can see that this is refreshed again. And now I can ask which AI tool to use for clothing. And you can see that it says for a clothing brand, you can use Pick Copilot, an AI tool specifically designed for e-commerce sellers. It allows you to create AI-generated product videos and visuals, which can significantly enhance your online presence and improve customer engagement. And this one is actually coming from this video that we just added, right? So if we go here, you can see that this is Pick Copilot, right? So basis the video or any other URLs or files that you provide, the chatbot can answer all the questions the users will ask. Now let's go to collection, and here we can add all the fields that we may need, like name, email, and let's say phone number, right? Is collection mandatory? If you set this to yes, then the chatbot will proceed further only after we collect all this information. Let's say I enable it, and we can see here it shows email, name, and mobile number, which are added over here. We can also add custom fields, but it's only available in turbo plans, right? Lead collected email alert. So if you want an email to be received when a lead is like information is collected from a user, then we can enable this. Enable calendar booking. So if we want them to book a calendar, book our calendar, then we can enable this. Lead collected message. If we want it to message us when the lead is collected, then we can enable this. Work email only. It will collect only work related emails, that is not Gmail or Yahoo or any regular email IDs, right? So once this is done, click on save. And what it does is you can see that, hey, how can I help you today? What would you like to be addressed as? So let's say Ritesh, and then it will ask you for the email address. So we can mention, let's say plugins@rite7.com, some random email address and phone number 9710. Okay, so once that is done, click on enter, and then it will go to the next step. This is where I can actually ask what is that I want help with. Okay, until this are entered, we cannot ask. That's about lead collection. So human handover is basically when you want the chatbot to hand over it to a human so that humans can answer it. Okay, so you can enable this, and you can also mention after how many messages do you want it to hand over. A message for requesting human handover. Leave us a message and we will reply as soon as possible, right? So that can be added over here. Message for human support escalation success. Thank you for reaching out to us. We will contact you shortly, right? If user asks to escalate his request to a human, trigger for human handover. Okay, we can enable this. We can also enable if user sends 4 messages or so. If chatbot fails to answer 2 times in a row, then it can be triggered. We have not enabled this. Let me just enable this and click on save. Now let me ask, like, how can I help Rite7? And there you go. It says you can spread the word, provide feedback, engage with our content. Yes, please engage with our contents. referring clients and participating in events. Okay, now I want to escalate to a human. In your place, help me with that. It says I'm not trained. Okay, so it shouldn't have sent this, but yes. So leave us a message and we will reply as soon as possible. All right, so email address is here and the message can be here. So that's about human handover. And live chat. Live chat allows users of your chatbot to chat with an agent when AI responses are unsatisfactory, and agents can reply from their Wonderchat dashboard. Online hours can be set so that live chat requests are left as an email during offline hours, right? So we can enable this. We'll have to try live chat from here. Security, make chatbot private. You can also whitelist domains from here. Enable enhanced guardrails. You can do it from here, and some more spam filters available. Tools, you can add your calendar booking, basically Calendly. You can do online tracking for Shopify. You can do product search from Shopify, and a lot more integrations are also available. You can also enable some of the workflows here. This is some advanced topic that we are not covering in this particular video. We have tags. We have some more advanced settings available here. Now, if you want to embed this onto your website, just click on this, copy this code, and add onto your website. That's all, right? So I will copy the clipboard and close this and put it on our website. Now, if you want to share this link, just copy this link, go to incognito mode, and just check if this is working fine. So here you go. How can I help you today? What's Rit 7 all about? So it gives you all the details. And so this link you can share with your users so that your chatbot can answer your users' questions for your services or products. And yeah, that's how easy it is to create a professional AI-based chatbot for your service or product. And it's not some fancy features. These are some real useful features that can be added, and it adds a layer of professionalism for your website. Visitors get instant answers, customer feel supported, and you can chill while the bot can handle the basics. So if you're building a product or if you're in the service industry, then this is a little tool that can help you save a lot of time. So do give it a try and share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you have still not subscribed to our channel, please do, because very soon we are coming up with an A10 automation series, and you do not want to be missing it because that's trending and it's very powerful. We will make it as simple as it can get so that anybody can learn N8N automations. Share it with your friends and colleagues. See you in the next one.